white bitch, huh? I know, it happens all the time. No, it's Black Barbie up in this bitch! That is my real name. My mother did that shit to me. You guys, it's Barbie Ann. It gets worse. Ann. And the only Black Barbie in the ghetto. It was just me. That's it. And she's looking at me like, but you think? Now I'm traumatized. Yes, teachers are cruel. Kids are even crueler. I used to have this one little kid. I never knew his name. I just called him little motherfucker. And he would always tease me. He'd say stuff like, you're not Barbie. You don't have a boyfriend named Kid. You have a pimp named Tyrone. I'm 6. I don't know what a pimp is. I don't know who Tyrone is. I had so many questions. Some kids grew up faster than others. I always wanted a hood name. God damn it, I always wanted a hood name. And you know what's interesting? It seems like all the Black people here have their original slave names. I met a Black Nigel. Yeah, you guys have all your original slave names intact. I love it. Now, in the U.S., we try to get far away from that. Like Black people, like, we want our own identity, right? So we started coming up with the fucked up names ever. Daquan Travius, Jacqueline Shisha, Marzavion. I was surrounded by all of that, and they tried to make me think that my name was fucked up. I was like, really? But the worst that I've ever heard is this coming up. My friend had twins, and she says, Barb, you want to be the godmother? Sure, why not, baby girl? So I go over to the hospital. She's there, and she's recovering, eating Jello. You guys call it jelly. You know, what they feed you to get the old snatch back in shape. Artificial colors and sugar. You know, that'll get the old snatch back in shape, right? So anyway, I said, well, what are the kids' names? And she directs me, she points me over to the bassinets. One says lemon jello, and the other one says orange jello. And I said, really? She said, no, it's not pronounced like that. It's orangelo and lemangelo. I said, okay, I'm out. She goes, wait a minute. I know. You think I should put an accent over some of the letters like they do in Spain? I'm like, no, you should be pushed out of a window like they do in Russia. I left because one day those kids are going to be old enough to say, you were there. Why didn't you do anything about this? Huh? So I left. I didn't want to be part of it. Yeah. What else? Guys, I'm traveling a lot with this game. I landed in Europe on June 15th and in Spain. And I'm visiting a girlfriend, and she says to me, put your bags down. I want you to come to the park and meet some of my friends. So I get there, just a bunch of white Spanish bitches and me, right? And we talk about old bitch stuff. You know, how to keep your skin from wrinkling, how to keep your pussy from going extinct. We trading notes and shit. And one of the ladies, she looks at me and she goes, I hate Black people.
Oh.
In a good way. I said, please explain. I didn't know there was a good way to hate a nigga. And she says, you know what? It's just that we're the same age, and look at you. Look at your skin. You look good. Look at your body. I said, girl, don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, you still look human. And I said, look at your arms. They were nice and toned. She said, the problem is my arms is my inner thighs. I said, oh, well, they can't be that bad. She said, they fucked up. I said, let me see. That's how I am. I'm curious. If she had told me she had a 5-pound hemorrhoid hanging out of her ass, I would have said, let me see. Because that's what comedy is. It's observation. You got to look, you got to see it, right? Let me see. So she pulled up her skirt, and I was like, oh, God damn. Yes, that's a good reason to be racist. Yes, cover it up.